let's talk this time about this life outside work, the activity, the principal activity, because it's I think the second important part of the EVS.
For some of volunteers, maybe even
The
first.
Yeah, yeah. But on this part of the activity you are going to do, you already know something because in the description of the program there is something there. But this other part of the life, how I'm going to spend the time, the possibilities of do some activities or wherever, you don't
can't
know.
predict this,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Because
yes.
it's still mystery.
So from my experience, in some parts a little bit boring and with a lot of time for do nothing or not really options. But when you discover the ways for do it, is a very good experience. And this sharing life with other people from other countries is, for me, was the best part. I really got.
You mean because you have a flat with other flatmates from
yes,
the
let's
different
explain
countries,
everything.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
I
not
was
that clear.
sharing a flat with 3 more volunteers. One from Turkey, one from Portugal, another one from Macedonia, and it was really nice to know him. And also you can check how their evolution during the time. You can compare your evolution with their evolution, and it's very interesting. And I also know new people, new ways of life, new ways for do everything. So it's very good experience. And finally, you have the possibility of have new friends, make new friends.
Especially that if you have those kind of hobby like you, this. playing
Let's
as a-
go. For my
Yeah.
hobby is my yes.
I believe
I
it's
was
quite interesting topic. Not every
yeah.
volunteer is.
Yeah, I'm as I say before, I like sports. I was practicing sports for a lot of time. I tried to translate this sports love to the kids I was working, but I tried to find activity for continue doing some sport here. So I contact with a rugby team close to here, and I was
From
trying
Wrocław, right?
from Wrocław, yes. And I was training with them and playing with them. And it was very good experience. I met a lot of new friends. I call it friends. I met a lot of young people, and these young people was they got facilities for speaking English, so it was good to contact them, good to share these days and full my days of activities. So it was really good experience. So, and also I could compare the sports life in other countries. So it's not just about live, so you can also check and search for the activities you are interested in.
Alright. So space for your private interests is quite huge during the EVS
Yes.
project, right? If you
Yes.
if I understand correctly, maybe the quite important part is to be aware what you really want to do, right, during this
Yeah.
free time, right?
Yeah, and I recommend to explore all the opportunities you have from the first day. Don't wait for maybe when the weather
Will be better.
will be better. We will do other things. Just try to do it now. Try to contact new people. Try to wherever, because when you start to move is when you take everything you want.
Then you are able to quicker even realize which activity make you happy and which one is not for you,
Yes,
right? But
yes,
you
that's
already
it.
know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this topic is closed, right? So you know how.
And also if you're with other volunteers, hear them what they want to do. Maybe is making you to discover new activities you did a new, and it's also you discover you like.
Tell us about your. I would like to know how you will describe your EVS after this whole project. This is the first question. I mean, what are your feelings about it at this moment when you are almost at the end of this project? And do you have a feeling that you learned something really during this? I mean, you develop yourself as well, one of expectations to our project is that the volunteer, the participant, supposed to develop in somehow him or herself. So EVS volunteer is supposed to develop his in many ways. So how do you feel about it?
During the EVS there are a lot of moments you can see and check and make the balance. What good things I have, what bad things, bad experience I had. But now I'm I'm finishing the project, so it's the most important point for do this balance, and I think it's positive. I really get a different experience, and this is the main point I was searching for when I started.
I mean, variety of emotions and situations.
Yes,
right?
yes. So it's the most important goal. I keep it with me. So yeah, it's positive. I think every experience in life are giving to you something new, something you can add, and something you can take the positive part. So of course, living 1 year abroad is and not just living abroad, be involved in different activities and
be part of the
society,
team, international
yes.
team.
So of course I keep with me a lot of things. If I want to be specifically, for example, my English level, I think is one of the most important things I take from here, because when I arrived my English was not that fluid, and now it's not a spectacular level, but it is so much better. So increase this level for me is
well, it's
the,
good enough for
best
fluent.
points. Yes.
You can express everything what you like to say, right?
Mhm.
Almost.
The second point maybe is meet new people. I have a lot of friends abroad. On the last days of this EVS, I was traveling, and I discovered I can contact a lot of people around, not just Poland, around Europe, and this is very good feeling for me. And this is a very important thing. Seems like it's nothing, and you can get it in all the places, but here is so much easy.
Right. So communication skills definitely are
Yeah.
getting higher, right?
Yeah, and also there are a lot of situations when you are meeting people and you have any language in common, any way of communication, and even with that you have to find a way for do it, and make you understand from the other people, and try to understand your view, and be successful in this is also a very good feeling, very good experience.
You mean the cultural background sometimes you can use to understand the others, right?
Yeah, not just cultural background, but develop some skills. Just I don't know now. Depend of the situation, the concrete situation. But so just
Maybe that
try to sew with objects, with your body, express with your body, or
that you
with
don't
your
have
attitude.
this fear that I don't understand and that's
Yeah,
it, right?
yeah,
We
yeah.
can't communicate.
Maybe this fear is still with you, but you know how to deal with it.
I see. And overcome mostly,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Magic question at the end of every EVS project: if there is a life after EVS, if something like that exists actually. So what do you think about it?
So there is life. It's not the end of the world, of course, but I don't have any close plans. I cannot say I'm in the same situation than when I come here, but I don't have any close plans. I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to travel more. This is the thing I know. I'm going to travel. I'm going to try to visit new places for me, and after it, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe in this trip, I discovered all the things to do.
So what is your near destination? Did
My
you
next
choose
destination is
already?
Georgia, in the Caucasus. I want to go to this other side of Europe, and after it, I don't know. It's a very good point for cross all Europe to go back home, and maybe will be my next trip. And after it, I don't know. I have other volunteer programs in my mind, and some works opportunities I need to explore with details. I don't know now.
But you will keep us updated, right, about your future, right?
Yes.
So you said this. That maybe this is quite an important part. That you said that at the very beginning it's good to make as much activities as possible, right? That was the point, right? That
Yes. This year I have
procrastination is not the bad thing, the good thing. When you you say tomorrow,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. This lazy way of life is not good at all. Yeah.
Also during the project.
Yeah, for me it was important step when I was in Warsaw in this on-arrival training. From there I realized this is something is going to go very fast, so I need to do a lot of things every day, and I need to try to take everything I can from every day.
Like so, and at the thanks for that. At the end of EVS, you don't have this feeling that you miss, like you waste your time here.
No, definitely I didn't waste my time. Probably I could do more things than I have done. And of course
you can be always better, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah, make it better. But yeah, I'm happy with the things I did here. And the balance, I said before, the balance is very positive.
Alright. Well, I believe that one of your biggest achievement is that mostly this local community, people who have opportunity to meet you, generally speaking, they like you. I never met nobody who said directly, "Oh, I don't like this guy."
But people knows
yeah.
how to lie.
Well, of course, but they don't have a reason to be a liar about this specific topic, right? Sometimes, especially, sometimes happen, like, it's quite a rare situation that everybody like one specific person, right? You can always find somebody who say, "Oh, I don't like this guy. I don't know why, but I don't like those kind of."
I think if you search correctly and properly, you can find
Yeah.
more than one person who does.
I just say that I didn't till now.
Okay, till now.
So mostly people react, "Okay, Louis, this guy, we know him. He's a very positive person, optimistic, and so."
I was before EVS like this.
Right.
It's
So
very
it's
glad
not-
don't change this good thing.
I
had
hope
before.
that you say that it was achievement during this project, that we change
No.
you that much.
The achievement is I didn't lose it.
Oh, come on, you're not even close to this, right? Oh, well, you mentioned what, the Polish winter. There was a hard time. How was it? Maybe this is important, interesting
It was
topic
not as
for
cold,
Spanish
but
people.
yeah, for Spanish people, and I think from everyone from the south of Europe, and not even from the south. The thing is, not the cold, not the weather is the important point here. Is the what? No, maybe for Polish people that is the reason. But Polish people, when it's dark, they are not going out at all. They are closed at home, and it's the end of the day. It doesn't care if it's dark at 3 p.m. They are going home, and it's the end of the activities on the day. And of course, in winter here, there are a lot of dark hours. So it's so different, and I was using to feel in Spain and to do it.
You mean there is a feeling that you are alone in this town, right? Almost, right?
Yes. The feeling is there is nothing to do. There are no people. The people are doing nothing. But if you search for it, there are some activities to do.
Yeah. So everything is about you being active with searching for.
Of course, at the beginning you need some help, because these things are not going to appear in your face just arriving.
When you ask about this help, this support,
sometimes you have to ask so hard and too much for get some information about what is going here, and you need to know the correct person to ask. If you're asking someone in overall what to do, of course you are not going to have any reply. But if you are searching for some specific activity, or you're thinking on a lot of activities, ask for these activities and ask to a lot of people and try to find someone to help.
I believe that the
Can
perfect
get
example of those kind of activity was this rugby
Yes,
trainings in
Yes,
Wrocław, right?
Is the
every week.
is the perfect example, but this team was very easy to find in internet. If we
A lot of people
just
was very
search and-
surprised that you are able to take part in this team.
Yeah.
So it's what
No,
maybe
but
not
actually, and there were other people from abroad, for foreigners, some boys from Erasmus, students in Wrocław, for people from Great Britain living there. So it was not that difficult to get a foreign playing with them. The difficult thing maybe was know about the team without no one bringing me there. So that's the thing.
But
not
you
in
managed
Wrocław.
to do this, right?
Yeah,
By
yeah. But it was easy because in internet they have a lot of. Also, Facebook is very useful. They have a lot of information there, even the schedule of the trainings and this. But it's Wrocław, and in Wrocław you can know about a lot of activities. But here in Milic is a small place, and seems there is nothing to do. There is also some activities, and if you try to find a person who can give you the sports
then
activities,
you can be
now I'm thinking-
successful also here.
yeah, now I'm thinking there is a basketball team also here, but nobody knows when they are training because there's just a few guys training once a week. But you can find them, and they also are going to open the doors for you. And like these other activities, not just sport activities, but you need to find a way for get it.